Hello everyone and welcome back to You Like It, We Don't. I'm one of your three hosts, Majin.
I'm Maeve.
And I'm Urbia. Hold on guys, I'm in the middle transmission with Konami.
Alright.
Konami, are you there? Konami! Konami!
They're dead.
I think they failed.
They're dead.
It's over.
They're dead. It's off.
Mission
no.
failed.
Damn.
They-
Not
they
only
never saw
only
it
mission
coming.
failed, but way worse. Way worse.
Oh, Konami. If there ever was a company
It's
version
as if
of shitting the bed.
like this would be the equivalent of Snake in the middle of a mission standing up and saying, "Fuck this shit."
or it's Snake Eater deciding, what's this camouflage bullshit for?
Exactly. Oh, okay. Well, guys.
What can we
Welcome.
say about Konami?
Yes.
Well,
Welcome
they're
to our-
idiots, for
Yeah.
starters.
Welcome to our gaming news segments.
Yeah.
Guys, what will we be talking about today?
We'll talk about first Konami, then
No shit.
Yeah. Then we'll talk about some microtransactions and the
Well-
ESRB.
Yes.
And finally we'll leave it off with PlayStation Plus, the new games and some news they announced for next year.
Yeah.
Some people will be mad.
I'm mad.
I'm mad, personally.
Yeah.
Why is this
It
happening?
will come. It will probably come with good on top of it, but at the same time, I'm still
I
pretty
bought a
mad.
PS3 this year, man. This year. But okay, let's not
Okay,
jump
okay.
in.
That's,
2018.
you're overshadowing now. We'll get to that. a
That's
bit
like
later.
getting mad at it's like, I just bought a Nintendo Entertainment System. And you're telling me they stopped making games for it?
Just bought a Game Boy.
Yeah, and where's all the games for it, huh? How come I have to go to collectors, eh?
Like, I just bought a VHS.
Where are the fucking tapes, man?
Go find them in any of the stores. Bullshit.
Alright, so... Okay. Obviously, a couple of problems with Konami. I mean, other than the myriad of problems prior, but okay.
Okay,
One of
let's
the
look
more-
at their latest
Yes.
glorious turd to slide out of the anus.
Yes.
They
So-
make you... They're charging you now for saved
Save
game
slots,
files. For
Metal
Oh
Gear
my
Survive
God.
came out recently, and they are charging for save slots.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
you know-
$10 here. How much
Yes.
is it in South Africa?
I
I
think
mean,
it's
okay.
about 110 rand now.
No, because 110, it's about the same. When it comes to DLC,
Okay.
it's usually the same price, but the actual games are more expensive by at least a third. But DLC is usually the same price.
I mean, it's bad enough the game sucks. And it's very distracting. Like I pointed out to many people, every time a zombie sees you, you hear that sound effect
Yes.
from Metal Gear when an enemy sees you, and all I'm doing sitting there thinking, I could be playing Metal Gear Solid right now.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's like when you play sports games and you're like, I could be playing a real sport. Like,
Yeah.
that's what it feels like.
Here you go, play chess.
Play chess. Okay, I don't think that's the same
But-
thing. Applies,
I mean,
but okay.
what's next? Are they going to charge you per file it has to install on your hard drive next? Where
knows?
do we go from here,
Who-
guys?
who
What
knows
more can
what's-
you monetize after you start monetizing files?
Like, you know what? The
Like
thing is,
per game
Konami-
sessions. Like,
Konami
you want to play
pretty much-
again? Like, pay $1.
Or just go the full, sex call route. Charge by the
Yeah.
minute. Every minute you're on the game,
Konami-
you enter your credit
Konami
card.
saw what EA was doing. They were
That
like,
is a good connection. They are burning themselves out.
Konami saw what EA was doing, and they were like, I bet you we can beat them.
Yeah, it's the epitome
It's-
of that joke. Like everybody said, "Oh God, look at EA. Shit, I don't think anybody could be worse than them." And Konami, hold on my beer.
Yes. I got this, guys. I got this.
One line of code, and I'll be back on
Yes.
top.
Yeah, I'm actually wondering, is that what happened? You know, like there was a bet in the office or something where it's like, hey guys, do you think we can make it even worse than EA? And then one of the programmers was like, guys, give me 5 minutes and hold my beer. I'm gonna change one line of code.
Like, who wants a Metal Gear Solid game without Kojima in it? Like, who thought this would be a good idea?
Look, honestly, who thought that adding zombies to Metal Gear Solid
No, I don't know.
would be good?
No, it's a brilliant idea.
Yeah, it's a stealth game, like the opposite of stealth is zombie games. Like, literally, they took it to the other extreme.
Yeah, how do you sneak from zombies? I mean, that's I don't get it. But why do the zombies have crystals for heads? None of this makes sense.
I mean, look,
even for an Eastern game, this is the point where you just go, okay, this is not quirky anymore. This is just people that deliberately decided to be bad. I wonder if they're following the producer's strategy. Somehow they're making more money out of making flops than
well, I mean,
good
the
games.
thing is, they're obviously...
Yeah, like the producers.
Yeah, they're obviously not there. There's no tax loophole here. Konami just shat the bed. That's all that's going on here. I mean, like, okay,
Yes,
for
but
instance,
how long can
right
you
now-
shit the bed before you realize
look,
there's just no bed left?
Konami shat the bed. They flipped the mattress. They shat the bed again. They threw the mattress away. It somehow came back, and then they shat it again. Like it's just unbelievable that what Konami is doing. Like, you know what is at least good is that apparently the game's selling terribly. Thank God.
Yeah,
Vote
like, we
with
don't
your
need
wallet.
games like this. We don't
Yes.
need this kind of game. Like, God damn it.
Yeah, I have to give Konami chops for one thing. They did hand out a free beta.
Oh,
I don't
wow.
know exactly. No, that's
Oh,
just
wow.
it. I don't know exactly how they thought it was going to boost sales because I spent literally 15 minutes in that game and realized, you know what? I've got the new Shadow of the Colossus. I just got the remastered BioShock. I could be having so much more fun,
Yes.
and I exited out.
Yeah, but no, that's
Ah.
I mean, Konami is just I don't know what Konami is sniffing, but whatever they're having,
I want some.
yeah, I want some right now. 'Cause fuck, like,
They should be
they're
moving
so-
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
They
exactly.
made
sell
more money.
that.
Like a packet of that inside each Metal Gear Solid, each Metal Gear Survive
Right.
game. Like, people will be buying that shit in droves.
It's like, I noticed you bought 14 copies of Metal Gear Survive. Why? It's just really good, man.
It's just a really good game, man. I don't
have a problem.
I don't have a problem, man. Just
No, I can understand that. Like, you need a different physical copy for your save slots. Like, why not?
Yes, exactly. Each game you buy is another save slot.
Like, if you can get it on deal for less than $10, wouldn't it make more sense to buy a brand new game? Like,
Oh, fuck. No, it's absolutely ridiculous. They've taken microtransactions now to I don't even know anymore. Like, this is just on a whole new level of
Why
ass.
do they even sell games anymore? They clearly just want to rent them.
No, Konami, it is just a shame. Konami used to be the name. You know?
Yeah.
When you saw Konami on a game, you were like, this
Yeah.
oh
game,
shit.
this
Yeah.
game is gonna be good. Like, that's what, yeah, I mean, it's, you know what, they suffered from the EA.
Yeah.
The EA disease, essentially, you know?
No risk takes,
Yeah.
like, at all.
Exactly.
They saw
Who
dollar
wants a
signs
zombie
and changed
game?
it.
Yeah, they sold dollar signs, and then they were like, okay, Metal Gear Solid is selling. What has been selling for a couple of years now? Ooh, zombies. Okay. Ooh, what is EA doing? Oh, microtransactions.
Okay, we'll take
Okay.
Metal Gear
Okay.
Solid, crowbar in zombies, and add microtransactions.
There we go.
What do you mean it's not selling?
Yeah. Wait, what do you mean it's not selling? What do you mean people were buying Metal Gear Solid because Kojima was buying it?
Who's
What do you
Kojima?
What do you mean zombies have not really been selling well for a couple of years? What do you mean EA has gotten a lot of shit over Battlefront 2 and microtransactions?
I wonder if they're like, I wonder if they even notice that he's not there anymore. Like, get Kojima to fix this. He's where? Oh god.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
He's making a game that probably become the game of the decade or something. Like, I
Yeah,
see.
what he's sitting at Sony now, isn't
Yes,
he?
yes. So
Oh, that's gonna be so
Australia.
nice.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to it. Whatever he makes, I'll get it.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm pretty sure we're all in the same boat here. We're gonna get it.
I mean, the first Metal Gear
Yeah.
Solid game I played was Snake Eater because I couldn't find a copy of any of the other ones. That was so good. I mean, that was good. Okay, I'm not sure if I am comfortable enough to put it as Kojima at his best, but it was definitely when I was exposed to his mind for the first time. The very fact that one of the uniforms is literally a Soviet flag on the one side, an American flag on the other side, and as long as you got the Soviet flag facing the enemy, he can't shoot you. But the second you turn around, he sees the American flag and just opens fire.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I couldn't figure out that was what I was doing because I only got it like late game. So the entire end scene, all I heard the soldiers constantly shouting "damn it," and I was like, I don't get it. Is this a running joke? And I look at the uniform like, oh
yeah.
Okay, now
Never mind.
This website that we were looking at, the review at the end says, "This is perhaps the strongest spin-off in the franchise to date." Like, are you kidding me? Like, what? Like, okay. Have you forgot about Revengeance? Like,
it's
probably
the
one of the
strongest
best hack and
spin-off
slash.
in that it went so far away from its source material you can't see it anymore.
Oh, that's
Oh
not
my
a spin-off.
God.
That's a drop-off.
Yeah, it's a...
Yeah.
That's the...
Like,
That's what
Revengeance was the shit. Are people forgetting about that game? Like, what's going on?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, it's the Konami Illuminati, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
It's like the regular Illuminati, except they suck at what they do.
It is. It's like if the Illuminati were out of touch with everything. And then that's what the Konami Illuminati would be.
Yeah, the Konami Illuminati would try to take over the world by, issuing their soldiers with musket balls. Getting on the sales ship.
Sending out newspapers to people with propaganda.
Dropping flyers from the air. Broadcasting their message across the radio, and everyone... Who's this idiot?
Yeah. What's going on?
It's like, as you're tuning through your car radio, who's this idiot? Where the fuck's my channel?
I hope this is the last Metal Gear game. I do not want to see a Metal Gear game without Kojima.
You know what?
I'd argue we've seen the last Metal Gear game.
Look,
this is not a Metal Gear game.
Look, the thing is, we've already seen the last Metal Gear game, and you know what? Let's be honest here. The game is selling so poorly.
It's
the last Metal Gear game. I don't see Konami looking at these stats and then being like, yeah, let's make another Metal Gear Survive.
Look, what they might do is they might make a cell phone game.
A cell phone game?
Yeah, but that's just...
Yeah, that's probably... Oh, fuck, imagine the microtransactions there. Opening the app. Microtransactions.
Downloading the app.
Downloading the app. Microtransactions. Opening the page in the Play Store where the app is. Yeah. Microtransactions.
Minimizing the app and then bringing it up again. That's a service fee.
Yes.
And you don't know which app it's going to open because it's a loot box.
To keep the app on your phone, you have to pay a monthly subscription.
The only thing they can do that I wouldn't mind is if they remaster the previous games and if they do it well. Like, that's
Look,
it. No new story, though.
Let's be honest here. Can you see Konami even cutting themselves out of a paper bag even though they have scissors? Because I can't see that happening.
No, you have to... Because the scissors, every cut is $5.
Yes.
$6 if you want.
And since Konami can't cut themselves out of the bag, they'd be bankrupt by the time they figure out how to get out of it. So
I doubt they'll become bankrupt. They own the Yu-Gi-Oh! License. They're gonna make money from Yu-Gi-Oh! for a long time.
Yeah. Damn it, Konami. What did you do?
But okay. So moving from...
But you know what? That brings us... Because Konami with microtransactions... That brings us neatly into some latest news that has come out from the ESRB. If you don't know who they are the rating board for games in the US. Now,
paid for, obviously, by the gaming companies.
Yes.
Once you see
Yeah.
what's
obviously
going on.
a lobbyist organization based off of what we're going to be telling you today.
But, Maeve, they're going to rate loot boxes. What is
OMG.
the problem?
Let me tell you, Kevin.
We should do the podcast. from
Just do it like that, like fake names all the time, act as if it's one of those. And order now and get a free spoon.
Not with the tip. That's a microtransaction.
But wait.
But wait, there's more. Order within the next 3 seconds, and oh, sorry, it's too late.
Yeah, listen, you should have been faster.
So, the main issue that's going on right now with the ESRB is quite underhanded, if I can say the least about it, really. What the ESRB has done, they have been under attack by a representative named Chris Lee.
The Hawaiian
The
representative.
Hawaiian
The
representative.
guy we all like. The
Yes.
guy that's actually
Yes, the guy
against
who's against loot boxes.
loot box.
He's trying to make loot boxes not illegal, but put them in the category where they need to be.
in adult
In
gambling.
gambling.
By the way, did you see
Yeah.
that sweet burn he handed the guy?
In the ESA? Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that was amazing.
Where he says, your company has expanded rapidly. I bet that gives you a strong sense of accomplishment.
accomplishment,
And I'm
yes.
thinking, apply water to the burnt
Yes, it's like,
area.
oh, dude.
So, I have a question. Do you think games with loot boxes should be rated M just because of the loot box,
No.
regardless
You
of
see-
everything else?
Okay, listen, you see, Erbia, there are a couple of ratings that the ESRB has, okay? One of them is M for mature. This is 17 plus, okay?
Yeah.
But the problem is that in their own regulations and rules, they state that if there is any form of gambling in a game, that game is refined to the AO ranking.
Oh, sure. Yeah,
which
the
is adult only, which is 21
where you can't.
up, and
yeah.
you're also
Not
not
allowed to
allowed.
have physical
No,
copies.
you're
right?
allowed to have physical copies, but most stores will not keep your game in stock.
Well,
And
that's,
Yeah.
they'll
very
keep it
difficult.
behind the counter somewhere.
Yeah, sort
and
of
they'll
like that.
Basically,
yes.
like how they section the dirty movies
Yes,
off
can
to
you
a.
imagine if Battlefront 2 was like, it's like, hey, listen,
You got Battlefront 2.
You got that Battlefront, man.
Look, I'd be less embarrassed.
That's like, yeah, it's right next to Backdoor Sluts 9.
Yeah, Backdoor Sluts 9. Here you go, sir.
I'd be less embarrassed rating Backdoor Sluts 9 than I would
Yes,
be rating Battlefront 2.
Yes.
Yeah, so, because at least if you're renting the movie, everybody's going, okay, we know what he's doing. If you're renting Battlefront 2, it's like, what the fuck are you doing with your weekend?
Yes. So, you know what the problem here is? Is that the ESRB, this being their huge cash cow, because, come on, let's be honest here, they're getting paid off by
They're
all
a
these
lobbyist
big...
group.
They're a lobbyist group.
They're
Yeah.
quite
paid off by all
obviously
these
a
big
lobbyist
guys.
group. We
That's-
have to give CD Projekt Red credit because they're the only ones who are not part of this group. But okay, they're the darling of the gaming industry. I don't think I need to praise them anymore.
No. I mean, in any case, though, like, they
They
Right.
basically
So-
want
so
to
essentially-
include it in...
Well, no.
the-
Here's basically what they are trying to do. Okay. And I'm going to read verbatim exactly what they in a statement said here. Okay. They want to add a label to games which have loot boxes, and this is the entirety of what they said. You may have noticed that we've been a little quiet on the topic of in-game purchases and loot boxes. But we've been listening. Bullshit. Bullshit!
No, a moment of applause.
Yeah, but, yes,
Yeah,
of course.
it took
of course.
balls to lie like that. but
Yes. In fact, we've absorbed every tweet, email, Facebook post, and singing telegram sent our way. No joke, that is what they said.
Singing
That
telegram.
no joke, that is
What
what.
the
How
fuck?
condescending
Are
is
they
that
trying
shit?
to be
How
funny?
condescending is
Because
that?
that's what you want a cop to be. Like,
Yes.
hey, listen, you may have been a brutal murder in your house, but how about we break it to a little song
Yes.
and dance?
So, singing telegrams, etc. Yeah, and we've been working to develop a sensible approach so that gamers and parents know when a game offers the option to purchase additional content. Starting soon, ESRB will begin assigning a brand new label to physical games. In-game purchases.
DLC.
Oh, but it gets worse. But don't worry, there's more.
Yeah.
This label.
Next time.
Next time.
You like it, you don't.
So, this
That's
label,
our show.
Yeah, that's. Pay a microtransaction of $5. So, this label, or as we call it, interactive element. Oh God!
Oh, God,
okay.
what's this?
Will appear on boxes and wherever those games can be downloaded for all games that offer the ability to purchase digital goods or premiums with real-world currency.
So every game on the market now.
Here's the problem. And this is where they're lumping this all into. They're trying to lump in loot boxes, and this next part here explains it. So this includes features like bonus levels, skins, surprise items, such as item packs, loot boxes, mystery awards, yes, music, virtual coins, and other forms of in-game currency, subscriptions, season passes, upgrades, for example, to disable ads, and more. Okay, so essentially what they're trying to say is every fucking game today.
Yeah.
every
single game.
fucking game.
Wait, Urbia, I mean this seriously. What's a mystery award?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Mystery
I don't even
award.
wanna.
What?
I don't wanna.
What's this mystery award? What does he wants to give me? Why is it smeared in mystery?
And then it goes on. We're also launching a new website, parentaltools.org, to help raise awareness of the helpful tools that parents can use to manage the amount of time or money those crafty kids spend playing games.
Hey, we're
no.
crafty!
So they
Yay!
are saying straight off the bat with that statement that they know
that only
that
kids buy loot boxes.
are playing these games and are gambling with loot boxes.
Who wrote this?
I don't know. And
So I see two big problems with this.
Just wait. Before you carry on,
Okay.
let me just finish, and then the statement is almost done. This is the first step of many. Oh, with an exclamation mark. This is the first step of many. We'll continue to discuss how to further enhance our rating system with publishers, developers, gamers, and especially parents, and we'll continue to make adjustments as the need arises. Thank you for all your patience on this and your love for the games we rate. Oh,
Go!
Go!
Fuck yourself!
Go fuck yourself.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just
Wow.
This harkens almost as bad as the PR stunt EA did back in the day, remember? With sense of accomplishment and everything.
Yeah.
It's I would argue it's almost just as bad. This is one of the worst things.
They outright admit that they know kids are playing loot boxes.
outright admit it.
Aside
have
from the
no
fact
shame.
that
They have no shame.
that the biggest mystery on that text is a mystery gift, but I still don't know what it is. So they're saying gambling is DLC, and we know kids are doing it. Buy our games.
Yeah, like people weren't complaining about season passes and cosmetics. They were complaining about loot boxes.
Yes. Oh,
And they're like, let's lump everything together.
Yes. Oh,
Why?
and you know what? And you know why they're doing this? Because they want it as a loophole. They want it as a loophole because if loot boxes is connected to all these other DLC practices, which, by the way, there are some good DLC practices out there. There are expansion packs, like with Witcher 3.
That are actually expansions,
Yes.
not what Destiny did.
Yeah, not like what Destiny did, but actual expansion packs. And you know what the worst part is? It's going to get the same rating. Worst part is, fucking Zelda's gonna get this rating.
Well, every game on the market is
almost
gonna get
every
this rating.
single, and you know what?
Bioshock 2 had DLC.
Yes, and the worst part of this all is they're acting so fucking smug about it. Like, yeah, look,
we thought about this days and nights. We went sleep without sleep before we thought of this solution. Praise onto us.
Law passes, they can sell no game to someone under 21, right?
Yes, that's why I'm hoping so much that look, I highly doubt.
Because let's do it. Let's do it. We'll pass the law. Let's see them survive on a market that's only 21 and up.
No, they can't. They won't be able to survive.
Okay, well, let me
loot boxes.
Let me qualify that though. Down here it would be 18 and up.
Yes, in South Africa, 18.
Once you're 18, you get everything.
Though I could think of a loophole, even if they do make it for 21 and plus, like they could just sell physical cards, like, trading card games that you can implement in the game. And technically, trading cards are not gambling, even though when you buy trading cards, you don't know what you're going to get.
No, but you see, the thing
but
is,
these trading cards can get traded.
Yes, you see, that is
true.
That's the thing that they keep on using as an excuse. But the thing is, when you buy trading cards, okay, let me use an example, okay? If you buy a pack of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, okay, it's a physical thing. And let's say you get a ultra rare Blue Eyes White Dragon in there, okay?
Yeah.
That physical card is worth a lot of money now,
Yeah, you can sell it, you can trade it.
You can trade it, you can do what you want.
But they are bringing that more and more into now. Especially with, I know PUBG, for example, you can trade your stuff there.
Okay, look, the thing is, there's trading and everything, but again, it's all in a closed environment.
Now people can pay you for it.
But then what's the difference? That's gambling.
It's still gambling.
That's gambling. In fact,
it just means that now that aside from companies being predatory, normal people can now prey on each other. You can sort of wave wouldn't you love to have this right now?
Yes, but you know what? This is it's horrible what they're doing, because this is not. It is gambling. In fact, if you don't get things that you can sell onward, it's even worse. You're paying.
You have to. You pay. Yeah.
Yeah, you're paying for something that you can't use anywhere else. It has no intrinsic value, and guess what? As soon as those servers shut down, that's
all that
it.
time and money.
That's
all
it.
that time and all that time and money that you spent in there, completely fucking wasted. Waste of your money. Completely.
And it's making people develop these bad behaviors. It's like, yes, you can, when you look at a problem, let's say such as drugs, you can look at it from two ways. You can look at it from the people who are buying the drugs and then the people who have the supply of drugs. You need both for it to work. So, like in this instance, they're supplying these people so they can develop these bad behaviors.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
it's not good.
The only answer is to do the same thing we did with alcohol and cigarettes. Regulate it.
Yeah.
Don't outright ban it.
Regulate it, but that is what Chris Lee is trying to do. And at every turn, the ESRB and the ESA is trying to fuck everything up.
Yes, but we knew this was going to happen.
You know
when billions of dollars are at stake, of course the interest in industry, was going to lash out. But this is where we need to stand fast now. Tell them, no, fuck you. This is gambling. Take it out or section it off to the adults only section. I don't care which, but that will happen.
Yes. And you know what the worst part is as well? They have the goal to say, oh, if parents want to know about this, go onto this portal that we made.
Do you really think parents have the time to do all that?
Parents don't have time for this shit.
Parents aren't even aware what the ESRB is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I only found out what the ESRB is 2 days ago.
Shit. Like, the government has a responsibility to its people and, moreover, to the kids of the nation. And by doing this, you are causing these kids to actually they will have mental issues later on in life. This has been proven in many different psychological studies about this. There was a guy who spent $15,000 on microtransactions in Mass Effect 3's multiplayer.
And what about the kids that accidentally buy it?
Yes, what about that? They don't know, at that age, they don't know the intrinsic value of money. You learn that throughout your life, you know? And when they see this, they're like, oh, okay, whatever.
Look,
you know,
until we finally pass this law, and I hope we do, all I can say is parents have to be vigilant. Parents do have to watch what their kids are doing. Up until now, gaming was relatively safe. Unfortunately, it isn't anymore.
Unfortunately, microtransactions...
I can't believe I have to endorse this, because as a kid, I do not want my parents to know which games I'm playing. But right now, I have to change that and say... Parents have to know which games their kids are playing.
They have to.
Yeah, it's no longer just, is there blood? No, there are real
it's
life consequences. You can lose money.
Yeah. A violent video game has already been proven not to make people violent. So you can argue, okay, is my kid playing this game too young? That's one aspect. But losing money, that's much deeper.
Yes, the thing is, you are making a society of gamblers. And that's not good. There have been families who have lost so much money off of this. People who will be scarred for life because they will think that this is how things work because they were playing things like this ever since they were kids. This cannot be allowed to carry on like this. And the ESRB couldn't give less of a fuck.
No.
They couldn't give
Fortunately, we do.
Yes.
So in our final words, or at least in mine, parents, watch what your kids are playing. Any cell phone game, definitely watch that
also
one.
A lot of microtransactions
Battlefront
there.
2, anything from Konami right now.
Basically,
Most
watch out for the big three.
Anything from
Activision,
EA.
Ubisoft, EA.
Watch what they're playing.
Any phone games, because this is. But the thing is, like I said, it is up to a certain degree for the parents to know this. But at the same time, the fact that the government is pushing for gambling in children's games is disgusting.
No, that's what I'm saying. The parents
disgusting.
have to watch until we can pass the law. I'm offering a temporary solution until we can have a permanent one.
Yes.
Until the law is passed, parents need to watch.
Yes.
Okay, even after the law, but at least then it's in the law. Until then, unfortunately, parents are going to have to pick up the slack until then.
And if anybody wants to help out, just, follow Chris Lee. Follow him and everything. Just keep the argument going.
Yeah.
We can't let this die, because if we do,
they win.
And we can't let that happen.
Though, if I had to say one last thing, I would criminalize putting loot boxes in $60 games.
That is true.
Of course.
Oh, of course. I mean,
look, I think it's known now how phonetically anti-microtransaction I am. So I'd criminalize it outright.
To put this in perspective, that is like going into a casino and paying them $60 to have the privilege to play on their slot machines.
Yeah.
It's like...
Well, for poker it is that. You have to pay the house to play poker on their table.
The thing is,
there's a minimum amount you have to have on the table, but not a minimum amount.
Poker is gambling, but it has a much more higher skill rating in it than slot machines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. But either way, though, it's wrong, and the ESRB... I say this with utmost disrespect. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
And on that bombshell, on a lighter note, fortunately, at least not for me,
but okay.
PlayStation Plus.
Yeah.
Getting rid of PS3 and Vita games. Well,
at the start of next year.
At the start of next year. Okay, we have a whole year at least, but
I only got a Vita last year. I only got a PS3 this year. Why?
The only way I'll be okay with that is if they have more PS4 games. Instead of 2 PS4 games, 4. per year. Per month, rather.
I will be okay with that if the quality of PS4 games that they release.
Oh, and that too,
because
they either release games that are shitty or games that everybody already has. Look at the new games, Bloodborne and Ratchet and Clank. Pretty much, like Bloodborne, you either own it, played it, or you don't want to play it.
Oh yeah, by the way, everybody, that's March's new games.
Bloodborne, Ratchet and Clank, and one more. I forgot.
A couple other, Claire and some other game.
The main two games are Bloodborne and Ratchet and Clank. Personally, that sucks for me because I have both games. Okay.
Well, for me, it sucks because I already have Bloodborne, and this is the bad Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah, the worst Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
It is.
Unless you include the All for One or the ones
March.
like
I
that.
thought more from Sony.
I don't know.
But okay.
I mean, whatever. At least I will give this. At least it's two AAA games, which is something we haven't seen in a while from PlayStation Plus.
Yes,
I will give them
but
that.
I do dislike that they're now getting rid of the PlayStation.
No, look, I do dislike it as well. But you know what? It was gonna happen eventually. I mean, I thought it was going to take at least up until 2020, personally. But, I guess not. I mean, whatever.
So, what do you think will happen when the PS5 comes out? Do you think they'll do something similar?
Well, look, with the PS5, what's going to happen is they're going to do the same thing that they did with the PS4. They're going to release PlayStation 5 games, which are just indies. You know, and they're gonna release one PS4 game, and then after a couple of years, they're gonna say no more PS4 games, and then just do PS5 games. And this is the only time I will accept this. They need to increase the quality of the games if they are going to remove PS3 and PS Vita. I have a PS3 and a PS Vita, and I can say that I have enjoyed every single game from, okay, not every single game, but most of the games that they've given on PlayStation Plus have been, okay, actually, wait a second.
They actually reviewed.
How many times are you going to take back your statement?
I'm sorry.
All the games are horrible.
I keep thinking back. Okay, let me rather say this. Some of the experiences that I got from some of the free games were priceless. You know? Yeah. And I really appreciate some of the games that I got.
Referring to free games as priceless. Was that a deliberate joke there?
Not really, but I'll go with that. But okay, I mean, overall, like, for instance, I got, it's not a PS3 or a PS Vita game, but what about Broforce? How much fun?
I haven't played that.
It's a very
Broforce is epic.
It's an epic game. There's a lot.
But Broforce is the exception to the rule.
No, that is true. I mean,
Broforce, if you play that alone, certain people I know, Broforce is not that good played alone. That's the epitome of a game that you need people with you
to play with,
and alcohol.
But again, though, there's a lot of great games that got released over the years. I don't know. I feel like it was going to happen eventually. I'm sad, but at the same time, I know that
I'm more sad over the PS Vita games. I mean, 2 episodes ago, I just said I want portable consoles to be normalized, and now it's being cut off from its free game supply.
Yeah.
I would like it if they got another sports game like they did with, what was it, 2K16 they released on PlayStation Plus?
Oh yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, because like people like NBA games, but not everybody buys the NBA games. I'm one of those people. Like, I would love to own the new NBA game. I'm not paying $60 for it. Like,
no, I know. I mean, there's plenty of games. You see, that's the good part about PlayStation Plus. You get games that you would have never really paid for.
Yeah.
And you do end up in situations where you enjoy the shit out of a game, and you didn't pay a cent for it.
Right, like Rocket League, I don't think I've ever would have bought that on my own.
Rocket League,
Just Cause 3, I don't think I would have bought that on my own.
Yeah, no, you do end up in that situation, and it is sad to see that go from PlayStation 3 and PS Vita.
Look, but okay, if they push up the PS4's value, Okay, fine. Then I will accept it as a trade-off and I'll endure. But if it just means that they're getting rid of the Vita and the PS3 and it stays the way it is now, then I can objectively say I am getting less for the same amount of money.
Though, do you know what I would like? In addition to the games, they add like random DLC. Like that would be pretty interesting.
Or at least give the year editions.
Yeah, imagine they give you. Imagine they give you Game of the Year editions, or how about 1 month they give you, like let's say Neo, for instance, and then maybe a month, like next month, they give you the season pass for Neo.
Yeah, I think that'd be pretty dope.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. I think. Like, why not? Why not? I mean, some people, when they get the game for free on PlayStation Plus, they will buy the season pass. Other people won't. And then, hey, you want to play that game that you really enjoyed? Here you go.
Here's some more of it, yeah.
You know? I mean, that would be a great addition. Like, why not? I mean, if they're going to take away PlayStation 3 and PS Vita, might as well add something to the mix.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some add-ons.
Yeah. Add some add-ons, some season passes, whatever. Just make it interesting and worthwhile for us because we are paying a lot for the subscription service.
Don't make it less. If you have to take away something, we either need something back that's of equal or higher value.
Yes.
Yeah, or like give like I know they sometimes give exclusive deals if you have PlayStation Plus, but usually it's not more than 10%.
No, then it has to be pushed up to something like 50%. If we get to
that would be impressive.
Worth of discounts,
actually,
that's better. Yeah,
keep it at the 2-game mark. Increase the quality of
push
the games. Push on the specials. Add a higher discount for PlayStation Plus subscribers.
Yeah,
that'll be great.
We need like 75 to 80%.
Also, if you want to, give us a discount on pre-orders as well at the same time.
Oh, that would be amazing.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
Specifically, say Far Cry 5.
Far Cry 5.
Yeah, just spitballing, just putting it out there.
Just whatever.
No particular reason.
Like if you get a 1-year subscription, you get a discount on 3 pre-orders or something. That'd be cool.
Yeah, why not? Like just something just to sweeten the deal because it's I don't know. The more these months go on, the more I'm just like,
I haven't been.
It's like if I didn't play online, I would consider not paying for PlayStation Plus.
I mean, honestly, what we've gotten the last even year has not really been worth it. But unfortunately, I have not. There are those games I want to play online, and.
I joined PS Plus because they gave that 15-month deal not too long ago. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to wait that out, see how it goes. But if by the end of that subscription they haven't given me anything worthwhile to substitute for the PS3 and Vita being gone, I think I'll just not renew it.
Yeah. Because there won't really be a point. If you're not a multiplayer gamer and you're not really getting anything from the subscription, what's the point?
Yeah. Good.
I mean,
swap to PC. Their online gaming is free.
Yeah. But overall, though, I just, I have a feeling that Sony won't be stupid enough to say, okay, we're not going to increase the value of the games, this, that. I feel like that would just be very stupid on Sony's part.
Although I don't want to see Sony join the ranks of EA.
Oh my God, I pray to God that doesn't happen.
I mean, I'm holding up CD Projekt Red and Sony in high regard. If Sony falls, that's only CD Projekt Red.
I'm going back to Nintendo. Sony falls.
Yeah, buy a Switch, go back to Nintendo.
I mean, look, I don't know, but okay, Nintendo, they know that a game needs to have, quality gaming in it. Above and beyond the microtransaction thing. They are adding season passes into their games in recent years, but you know what? That's just the norm that we have to deal with now. That's just the norm that we have to deal with. We can't get rid of it. In terms of microtransactions, though, we still have a fighting chance. But I mean, overall, though, guys, I mean, I feel like if they do something good with this, then great. If they don't, then fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going back to board games.
Chess it is.
Yeah. You still have
There's
that
Monopoly.
Risk sit around your
Monopoly, chess, Risk, whatever you want.
Yeah. Whatever tickles your fancy.
But yeah. Closing thoughts, guys? Any statements?
Yeah. Fuck the ESRB. Don't buy Konami games, and Sony. We're fucking watching.
Yeah, we're watching.
Yeah, you're on our radar. We're on our shit radar. Yeah, you're not close, but we can see you.
Yeah.
Hey, look, you're but a dot in the distance. The ESRB is a giant shit stain covered on the actual windscreen.
And we're like, the cloth doesn't help. It just
smears it more. Yeah, closing statement for me is just one. And I'm going to say it again, like I said previously. I mean this with the utmost disrespect. ESRB, go fuck yourself. That is my closing statement. But alright. Hope you guys enjoyed.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Thank you for all the support and listening to 3 grown-ass men complaining. We hope you enjoyed it. Please remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And please consider supporting us on Patreon. If you want to receive updates on our channel, as well as when we release our videos, please join us on Facebook and Twitter. Enjoy, and we'll see you all next time.